Yes, look, how are you today?
I'm fine.
All right, yes. I have something very, very interesting for you, and
Okay.
I hope you are ready for that. We are married. You already built a house, while I'm still in a place,
Okay.
a very small place. As a matter of fact, it's just a room and a parlor. But I'm okay, I'm doing fine, and we got married. Okay. Now, the question is it okay if I move into your house as my wife? Since you already have a house, you built a house, is it okay if I move into your house and we stay together as man and wife? Or you are going to leave your house and come to my house, to my apartment, and stay? Which one do you think is okay? The house belongs to the woman.
Okay.
She built the house. All right? It's her property. But now, okay. So, what do you think?
Why will you expect me to accept you to live in my house? You are the man.
Okay.
Before you think about marriage, no matter how blessed the woman is, you should have the capacity to house the woman.
Okay.
At least the woman. Don't talk
Okay.
about the children now. The
Okay.
woman. Because between that time you are getting married and making children,
Mhm.
things might change. So if the woman loves you enough to say yes to your proposal to marry you, I am of the opinion that the woman should move to that apartment.
Okay.
If it is anything outside that, you see, bubble will burst.
How?
Because if you have a room and a parlor, at least as a man, it's enough to house that woman you want to marry if there's love. But if the woman is good enough to say, yes, I love you, I want to marry you,
Okay.
then you should be man enough to say, come and live with me. Why will you live? Why will you go to a woman's house to say, I love you, I want to be living with you? What for?
Okay. Okay. Now, first
not
and
proper.
foremost, let me put it right. I'm not saying that the man who is coming up to say, okay, I love you, let's move into your house. Now, look at the picture very well. The woman has a house. She's built her own house. It's probably a duplex. Okay, and the man is now they have come together as man and wife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, does it really matter? One, let's look at the marriage itself. Two has become one. Whatever belongs to the woman now automatically belongs to the man. Whatever belongs to the man automatically belongs to the woman.
Whatever belongs
now,
to
does
the
it
woman,
really matter?
Whatever belongs
Does
to
it
the
really
woman.
matter where they decide to live in?
BC, hold on.
Okay.
BC, hold on. I'm going to follow you according to your own words.
Okay.
Whatever belongs to the man belongs to the woman.
Mhm.
Those things that the woman already has before she became married, or before she is married, or before she goes into that marriage,
Mhm.
remains hers. Whatever they are now getting as man and woman is for both of them.
Which law is that?
Wait, no, let's be realistic.
I'm being
Let's be
realistic.
yes. Except if tomorrow I'm willing what I have to my husband, that okay, let him take charge. I can will what I have to my husband. But the law that says whatever she has belongs to the man. What I have before you came into my life remains mine.
Okay.
Except if out of love, I want to will it out to you. And before I will it out to you, a present day Nigerian marriage, there must be children. There must be fruit of that marriage to say, okay, I want to will it to my husband because of my children. And a wise woman will will to the husband with the children's name, not the kind of men we have in Nigeria or in the whole wide world today. No, let's not digress.
Okay.
Why will a man pack into a woman's apartment or a woman's property all in the name of love?
Okay.
I will tell you that it will not work.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I'll tell
because
you that it will work.
there will be a day something will come up in between these two couples or in between this couple, and they will have to go down memory lane, and the women, they cannot change. See, only 3% can maintain a ground that, okay, now that I am married, I have to bow to my husband. You understand? But a typical woman will be a woman.
Okay.
For you to descend low, to pack into my own property, number one, you are telling me that I am the head. A man shall leave his own people and cleave to the wife, not moving to the wife's house.
Okay.
You understand? What is the
Okay.
difference in living with a woman and living with the woman's parents?
Okay. Number one, I believe that if the man suggests that they move to the man's house, to the woman's house, is for convenience, because he is living in a room, in a bed, in a room and a parlor, and the woman has a house. Number one, they are moving for convenience. Number two is that, for crying out loud, they are married. You see, the issue of a woman is a woman will do this, woman. Come on, what about all the problems we have with women that move to their husband's house? They still have the same problem, they still have the same. Some got divorced and everything. So it doesn't really matter. What matters is, do you really love each other? If I love you and you love me, it doesn't matter where we are staying. But before you say yes, it doesn't matter where we are staying, so why don't we move to the man's house? Remember, I said it is because of convenience, because of space. All right? If your house is better than mine and yours is permanent, mine is temporary because it is a rented apartment, why not move into yours? We are married, we are one. And I love your quotation because I feel that it's supporting my point. A man shall leave his father and his mother and be cleaved to his wife. Yes, and that is what I'm doing. I'm coming to where you are. It doesn't change the fact that you are my wife.
BC, hold on.
Okay.
Before they agreed to marry,
Yep.
was there courtship?
Yes, there was.
Fine, hold on. If there was courtship, I want your view about this. If there was courtship, I want to believe that the woman already know the size of your apartment.
Okay.
She already know, she's aware that you have a small apartment, right?
Okay.
If she agreed to date you and you agree, both of you agree to be in a courtship before marriage, before you say I do, if it's convenient for her to visit you in that your own apartment, it should be convenient for her to live in that apartment with you.
Exactly.
I am not of the opinion that a man should leave his own apartment and be joined to a woman in the woman's property. It's a no for me. You understand? It's a no for me. Okay, there are options. If this woman loves you so much and you feel she's blessed, she's favored, she has money, why don't she bring out money? You go and rent another apartment, a bigger apartment, a spacious apartment, and live there as man and woman. Why can't she upgrade you, uplift you, change your job if it's not profitable enough to give you a better space? Why can't she move you away from that job you are doing, establish you in a more bigger way, have what you're supposed to have as a man, then you take charge of the home as a husband? Why move you? See, any man that moves into a woman's apartment all in the name of love, believe me, that love will go sour one day. Even if it's for 1 hour, that man will not enjoy the outcome.
My question in all this thing is, okay, what is the man? What are we trying to protect? What are we trying to avoid? Simple. The ego of man, the pride of man, which I feel should not be applied in marriage. It can be applied in business, in any other type of relationship, but when it comes to marriage, where two have become one, where a man and a woman will come together to live as man and wife, please, what are we protecting? Okay, yes, because our ego and our pride that, okay, yes, I'm the man, I'm supposed to. Living in the woman's house does not stop you from leading. It does not stop you from being the head of the family.
But
it doesn't stop anything.
There will be
All right?
abuse. There will be a day that woman or the man will bring about abuse, and then
if a woman is abusive, if a woman is not ready for marriage, if a woman is immature, and she's not the marriage type, or she doesn't have a good upbringing, even if she comes to live in the one-room apartment, she will still be rude to her husband. She will not be submissive. She will still abuse. She will still do everything. Where we are living is not what will determine our relationship. Our relationship will be determined by.
Live with a woman? Can you pack in and live with a woman in the name of love?
If the apartment can take us all, why won't I do it? Why won't I do it?
You won't like the outcome.
I would love the outcome, because I know the woman I marry.
Especially when my friends come in, the friends that I have before. No, yes, when you go.
Now you're gonna write it on the front door that this house belongs to the wife.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let's look at it from other angle.
Okay.
I have my friends before you marry me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whether it is a male friend or a female friend, the fact is that I have my friends.
That's my second point.
I have my friends before you marry me,
Mm-hmm.
and they know that this house belongs to me.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are married, you are living with me, and my friends come. The kind of freedom we have, maybe in those days before my marriage, when they come in, we'll choose to dance, we choose to play around the house. And now I am married, I want to be conservative, I want to be submissive, I want to do things like a married woman, which may not overwhelm with them. And you want to take control, that do you know you are married? If it is that type of a man that want to show the ego that I am the man here, my friends will remind him that he is just an occupant.
Okay.
How will
And
you say
that
that?
is my second point. That so we are married because
A
of
very
your friends.
responsible
We are
man,
married
a
because
very
of
responsible man will not pack into a woman's house, whether she's a billionaire or not.
and a
If
very
she's rich
responsible.
enough, she should be able to change the life of that man, for the man to be capable to have a spacious space.
It doesn't stop the man from being capable of maybe building a house in the future.
I would even
The
prefer
man
that
can.
they get married, live in your house, I live in my house.
That is
It
not
is still,
marriage.
it is still better for the man to pack in, especially the kind of relationship that people do.
Okay, let me make this point. All right. Number one, I said it before. Where we live is not the determinant of how our marriage will work. Our marriage is going to work based on our decision and our determination to make it work. Even if we are living in my house or in your house, or even we are living out there in the street, our marriage will work if we want it to work. That's number one. Number two, we are not getting married because of our friends. It doesn't matter what friends say. It doesn't matter what people say. Even if you are living in my house as the man, even if you are living in my house, there are things that you will stop doing immediately you get married. Come on, if you have been dancing around with your friends and now you are married, even if you are in my house and they come around to dance in my house,
And
if
when
I
your
don't
friend,
want
those
hold
set
on.
of friends that I
Hold
don't
on.
like,
Hold on.
those of your friends
If
that I don't like, when they come visiting and they show attitude, they call you behind and say, this is your wife. And you understand,
Oh,
no, it's not proper.
No, hold on.
Let's not argue it. It's not ideal, it's not
Hold
proper,
on.
it's not proper.
Hold on. I am saying that a proper marriage,
Yeah.
friends have no influence whatsoever.
What
And
about- what about family?
if they come to put in their opinion respectfully, you have to remind them that, okay, we are married. This is my marriage we are talking about. Your opinion are not needed. You are talking about family. Same thing goes for family. It doesn't really matter. All right? Families, we have their opinion. Friends, we have their opinion. But guess what? We are not married because of them.
Can I ask
We
you a
are
question?
married
Can I ask you a
because
question?
we love each other and we are going to make it work
Bisi,
the
calm
way
down.
it applies to our marriage.
Bisi, calm down. Can I ask you a question?
Please do.
As it has to do with the family. Now, if my mother lives in my apartment
Okay.
and then we want to get married, what happens if I am the type that love is me and my husband?
Okay.
Where will I take my mother to? What happens to my mother?
Now, where you are going to take your mother to is it going to be determined by which house we are living, in whose house we are living? It doesn't, all these things does not matter. What you are bringing up will still happen. Even if we are living in my house, your mother is coming, my mother is coming, my this, my that, it doesn't really matter. All these things we are attaching to it. Those are the things we are so conscious of, and that is what is helping us to destroy our marriage in our society today. When we are married, let's look at each other. Let's make it work. It doesn't matter whose house we are living. When we love each other, you won't even remember that the house is yours. When we love each other, I won't even remember that, okay, this house, I'm the one paying the rent, I am the one, so I am the head of the house. Me paying the rent is not what makes me the head of the house now. In the marriage, I am the head because we are married. You are the body, according to what they taught us. Is that all right? So it doesn't matter where we are. It doesn't matter which chair you are seated on. Whether I'm here or I'm here, I am the man, you are the woman. Whether you are putting on yellow and I'm putting on black, you are the man. And in fact, whether you are putting on my shirt and my trouser and I'm putting on your skirt and your blouse, I am the man, you are the woman. So whether I'm living in your house or you are living in my own house, I am the man, you are the woman. And that is what matters. Okay? And your friends, it doesn't matter what they think. They have their own house. They have their own marriage. They have their own homes. Let them go and do whatever works for them. We are doing what works for us. And until we realize that, until every home realizes that, okay, this is what works for us, in spite of whatever friends think or family think, it doesn't matter. If my mother asks me why am I living in my own house, I'll tell them, Mama, you did what was okay for you and Papa. This is what is okay for me and my wife. She has given you vegetable to eat. I love it.
Anyway, BC,
so
let's not go out of the context.
Okay.
Let's not go out of the context. The issue is it ideal to pack into a woman's house?
Yes.
All in the name of marriage?
Yes. That is the question.
It's a no.
And I say it's a yes. Please, let's have your opinion. Let's have your mind about this. And please, I am saying that it is not something that is going to be permanent. Tomorrow, the man may work hard and, have a breakthrough and build a house.
And I am saying that don't just start. Because before you think of that marriage, not that, packing into the woman's house and living with a woman, not being permanent, before you even get started, the marriage will just collapse. There are factors that will make the marriage to collapse. You descending low to live with a woman, leave it.
It's not descending low.
Wait. This is Nigerian context. The environment does not permit, even apart from the environment permitting or not permitting, it is not even ideal that you as a man that's supposed to be the head of the house now leave your own apartment. If that woman loves you enough, let her pack it, let her join you.
What is ideal?
If it is not convenient for her, then she will do what she has to do as a woman. She will do what she has to do as a blessed woman to uplift that man, upgrade the level of that man. In fact, if the woman will want to be a real woman in quotes, that property, let her know how to convert it. If she loves you so much, she can even convert it. Buys another property in your name. You go there. Welcome to my house. Let's be realistic.
Part of what she's doing
if I have money, if I have a property, and see, I can choose to marry anybody. You understand? Whether he's rich or not. If I have a property, I know before I say I do to that man, I would have worked on certain things to elevate the status of that man. I don't have to live in your apartment. I know what to do to elevate you. And when we are getting married, we'll move to that apartment. Why come to my house? Why?
Okay.
You see why?
All right. Okay. No
What's
problem.
Your view?
Let's hear your view. Even though you did not allow me to make all my points,
wow.
All right, you've made all your points. Okay. I still have a lot of points, but let's stop there and let's go into the comment section to really trash it out. So, we want to know what you have to say,
Okay.
and let's hear you out, and we may probably be back on this same topic another time. All right. Okay.
BC, don't go to a woman's house, okay?